everyone, welcome to this FAQ video, most common questions about first year enrollment. I'm Jacqueline. I am one of the GTA mentors for the 2020-2021 academic year. It's my third year being a mentor, and I'm going into my fourth year at the University of Ottawa for an honors bachelor in communications with a minor in criminology. So we got you guys to send us questions at Regional Mentors on Instagram so we can answer them in this video. So we're just going to kind of go right into the questions and give you all the answers you need to know before you can enroll. So at Katrina Sinilate, she said, when is the date for course enrollment? So for first year's course enrollment is May 19th, next week at 8 a.m. For anyone who's in a different year, second, third, fourth year, not really sure, in between years, you can check out your enrollment date specific to you, either on the important dates page on the main uOttawa website, but I would suggest you definitely go into your UO zone under applications. Under applications, there is one called the Student Center, and once you get into the Student Center, you see a little blue box that says enrollment appointment, and that'll give you your specific date specific to you. The next question is from Nina.Gambudo. Her question is, what is a discussion group and do I have to take it? If yes, do I always have to go? So, discussion groups, basically what they are, for those of you who don't know, are just smaller sections of your main lecture class that are separated into 2 or 3 different smaller groups. So either you'll be with a teaching assistant, a TA, or with your prof, and basically your discussion group that's scheduled is a time for you to go in depth about certain topics you learned in the lecture, or ask more questions to the prof or TA, just so you get a better understanding of the course content. So for some courses like English 1100, some math courses, they are mandatory to take. So when you select the lecture you want to go into, it'll prompt you in the next screen for the discussion group section that you have to take. Some courses don't have mandatory discussion groups, they're optional. So again, in the next screen, it'll show you that it's an optional discussion group, but it'll show you all the different times that you can choose to take the discussion group. Although they might not be mandatory and they're optional, we highly recommend you take it, especially for you folks out there who are taking math or physics courses, stuff like that, because it's a better chance for you to get all of your questions answered, for you to go more in depth into certain topics that might be a little trickier, and it gives you really more of a chance to talk with other students, your prof, your TA, just so you can fully understand the content of the course you learned that past week. So the next question from @11_DD, is the schedule that came out on the 11th final, or are different times going to be offered? The courses that are up on the website and made available for everyone to see, they are final. Things will change depending on the COVID situation, as well as public health precautions, that kind of thing. So things might change later on, but if bigger things do change, then students will be able to see it online under the COVID FAQs, and they'll also get an email about it if it's anything super big. But the times, the dates, everything like that, those are the ones that are being offered. If there are more sections made available, emails will be sent out, but for now, this is final, and these are the courses that you will see for your fall semester and winter semesters. The next question is from @Yasmin. Is it mandatory to enroll in both the fall and winter semesters at the same time? So this is a really good question, because a lot of people don't think that they need to enroll in their winter semester because it's a whole 4 months or all that good stuff away. Definitely enroll in both semesters, because courses do fill up fast, especially for first year courses. Things fill up because a lot of students need them. but you want to definitely enroll in both semesters just to make sure that you have a spot and that you're getting all the requirements you need. If you don't really like a time slot, that kind of thing, you can always put yourself on the wait list for a course. That's no big deal. And course seats might open up as the first semester goes on, but definitely enroll in both semesters, winter and fall, just to make sure that you're getting everything you need. Also, for the winter semester, we do get a lot of questions asking if you can drop courses or change your course selection even for the fall, and yes, you can. You can change your course schedule that you have enrolled into for the fall and the winter as the summer and fall semesters go on. So don't worry if you don't like what your winter semester looks like. You can definitely modify it as you go. The next question is, does adding a minor affect the course sequence we're supposed to follow? So it doesn't affect your course sequence of your main program. So I'm in communications, that's my main program. I'm doing an honors communications, and my minor is criminology. So adding a minor didn't affect the courses I had to take and my program requirements for communications. It just meant that I had less electives I was allowed taking because my minor took up those units. So adding a minor doesn't affect your main program. It just affects what you do with your electives. So you might have some electives left, you might have no more electives if you take your minor. It all depends. You just have to compare your program requirements of your main program and the program requirements of your minor. The next question is, what's a course sequence? Are these courses I have to take? So your course sequence is 100% what you should follow when enrolling in your courses. Is basically the list of courses you need to take to fulfill all of your program requirements to get your degree in the end. So in order to graduate on time within the 4 or however many years your program takes, and also to make sure you have all the requirements you need to graduate, you should definitely follow your course sequence. It's usually split into the fall and winter semesters and by year. So it shows you all of the years, what courses you need to take per year, per semester, just to make sure that you're on the right track and easy breezy. And the very last question is, I'm in the English stream but would like to take some courses in French. Is that possible? So it definitely is possible if you did core French or you did French immersion in high school, elementary school, but just didn't continue it throughout university as a part of your program. You can definitely for sure take FLS courses taught at the university as electives or different program requirements, that kind of thing. So if you want to take courses in French, you don't have to take a placement test or anything like that if you're doing the very basic level. So that's level 1, the very basic level. You'll see it when you go look at the list of courses. So that one you don't need to take a placement test. But if you want to go beyond that because you feel like your knowledge of French is higher than the basic level, then you do need to take a proficiency test just to make sure that you're in the right level, you're enrolling to the right level, and that you're at the right level for whatever course it is. So those were all of our FAQ questions for this time, but if you have any other questions, anything at all that you need, questions about enrollment, campus life, what it means to be a uOttawa student, anything at all about university and your transition to university, you can email us at our email address, mentors@uottawa.ca. You can follow our main Instagram, Regional Mentors. You can add us individually on Facebook, like our social medias, comment on this video, anything you need at all, and hopefully we'll see you soon. So good luck in your studies. Let us know if you need anything ever at all.